you know. Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everyday. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make $1, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, so after we sing. Zero holders, all after we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non for your body is the live in the tree. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
All right, Mega GMs, guys. How we doing? Oh, dude, it's November. We got out of that god-awful October, whatever the fuck we're going to end up calling that. We made it through. Maybe, yeah, we kind of made it out alive, didn't we? I think we finished the month down, not in October. Actually, down quite a bit. We looked yesterday, I think, started the month 116K Bitcoin, finished at, I want to say 110 or so, but we made it, boys. So November's here. I don't think we have a name for the month yet. I don't think we have a name for November yet. We got like Moonvember. We got, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to see this month. Nobody knows what we're going to see this month, but there sure as hell is a lot of hopium out there now all of a sudden. And like suddenly, I'm back to maybe giga bullish in the very short term. I don't know. Some of you hear that. Some of you, one of you hears that, and it's dump all your shit because HUDAH's getting giga bullish again. But I think we got some spice coming this month. I certainly hope so. Musty, good morning, man. How we doing? It's nice to see the virtuals talk out there. And like the virtuals talk we're seeing out there, we are talking virtuals today. This is usually like a virtuals. It's not a virtuals free zone, but I talk it every day during the week, right? So this is like, some of you guys don't like it. I get it. You know, we heard about virtuals for a year now. And so this is like your time to not have to hear that stuff. Well, I'm sorry, today you got to hear it because everybody on the timeline's talking about it. As they should be. That AI meta wasn't just a meta. You're going to keep hearing about AI tokens here forever. You're going to hear about them forever. Fact is, dude, all the threads I put out a super cringe tweet this morning. I'm sure you guys see it. You're the only ones who see that. I love that those threads are going out, dude. It's like, it's nice to get attention back on virtuals and the great people we have. The first real, like, Warpcaster, Farcaster gets its credit too, but like the first organic real community over in the virtuals ecosystem, man. Virtuals is special. A year of growing pains, hype, excitement, you know, goes to like what? Oh, it's almost like a big old consolidation phase where some people lost like kind of faith and doubted it, including me. Make no mistake, me too. I fudded virtuals at points too. Part of that's like the tokenomics, right? The launchpad mechanics, also rightfully so there too. But a lot of the products are just too early. And what's cool now is maybe some of it's less early. I still think we're really early, but some of it's less early. Some of the products work, but all of a sudden there's so many metas over in virtuals. It's not just AI agent. We deserve to die after AI agent, right? It's an agent. It chats. It gives you alpha. We deserve to die for that. But when the products start evolving and we have all these metas now, neobanks just starting, robotics just starting, agents that actually maybe can give you good insights as opposed to a year ago. XBT's been okay, but you know, it's different now. And then these DeFi tools that are starting to actually deliver, None of this stuff is like game changing yet, but I think everybody after a year sees where that's actually possible and like probably ends up playing out in the next year. But man, all kinds of excitement around virtuals now. And you gotta admit, like a lot of that has to do with base launching a token, people wanting to play in the ecosystem. Whatever it is, stars are aligning now for virtual season 3, or I'll call it season 4. I can be alone there. And so yeah, people starting to tweet about, okay, pay attention to virtuals. Who do we follow? And lists going out, and they're great lists. And everybody mentions are the people to be following. So make sure when you see those lists, follow those fucking people. They're great. They're great. Edge GM, man. Boom. Let's put that on the screen. Quick local update here. All right. YouTube's our home. That's like home base for me, right? Fuck this lighting today, man. My lights, whatever. You don't care. I don't even care. Fucking lights, though. YouTube's home base, right? It's where everything I've done, like, in the world of streaming, it started. It started right here on this channel on YouTube. It's Inside NFTs. And I'm proud of growing this thing to almost 3K subscribers with like, kind of ties into, I say it all the time. I don't tweet enough. I don't do that thing. So kind of really organically got that thing where it is. Super proud of it. So subscribe over here. That said, we might not exist on YouTube much longer. And I mean that. We might not be on YouTube anymore soon. Should be fucking weird. We might need to start making sure we've got our contingency plan, like our backup plan, because YouTube has updated some terms here, which is wild. Banning talk about NFTs, maybe. It's kind of vague. I don't think whatever they're saying applies to like what we do, but I don't know. I actually don't know. It depends. We've seen this with like the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store, right? We've seen this before where they've been like really, really like, they've been really aggressive against any kind of digital collectibles, against crypto, whatever. YouTube in their terms, I need to see if I got this email actually. Starting November 17th, we'll be strengthening enforcement of our community guidelines against online gambling and graphic violence in gaming. What does that even mean? Like gaming, like most games have graphic violence. When it comes to online gambling, yeah, they're talking. They actually mention NFTs. Our enforcement to now cover online gambling with additional items that have monetary value, including digital goods, so video game skins, cosmetics, and NFTs. That's kind of fucked. What I don't know if it means yet is, are they going to put like an age restriction on it? Meaning, like, you ever see a video where you actually have to like sign in? You actually have to sign in to see the video. I don't know if it means that, or if it means they full on like block your video, like they delist it or whatever. I don't know what it means, but that's fucking insane. We just talk about NFTs. We like never, here and there we might trade here, but we just talk about NFTs. This is like the enjoyer show, right? Like we don't, we're not getting into like price to like, of course we talk prices, but we're not sitting here like fucking doing TA on NFT collections and right. We might say that's undervalued. I like this collection, but yeah, it's crazy, dude. Like how fucking, who runs this shit? Hang on real quick. I got a call. Hang on. It's an important one. Hang on. We back. Okay. Call from Bear. Yeah, dude. It was from YouTube. They were just clarifying the rules actually. No, my daughter's like sick, but she got a cheer tournament today, and you know. It was a sad call. You didn't want to hear that. She sounds ill, dude. So move to Kick. Yeah, Kick might be it. Maybe Kick might be actually pretty damn good home base. Actually, shit. Let me kick off my PUMPFUN stream. Could be Pump Fun. I still buy that meta. Although I did see an interesting take that CCM like killed meme coins. I don't know. Everybody's looking for reasons and excuses and whatever. Okay, now we're live on Pump Fun. Pump Fun could be the home. We'll stream there always, but like Pump Fun doesn't. Nah, fuck it. Pump Fun might be it. But we do it, like we do it in X, YouTube, what abstract. Again, Pump Fun, yes. But I don't know if we need to pick a home or we just keep streaming everywhere. It is better to like consolidate stuff. Nunya, why don't you like Kick? And yeah, that's a great question. Do they consider prediction markets gambling? I would I don't know. Yeah, that's got to be online gambling. That's kind of closer to casino style, but yeah, I don't know. It's too vague and they keep it that way on purpose and it's bullshit. So the best place for us to keep in touch to make sure we know where things are happening, it's X. X is at least home base, right? X is home base. If you're not following on X, do it, because if we do have to pivot, if YouTube goes poof, well, then we'll always be streaming here too. But make sure you're following. It's HUDAH_idiot on X. God damn, I need caffeine. And nicotine, I got us in already. Okay. We're good. we're good. That should have been a skit. If I were smarter, that I would have worked that. I would have worked that a little bit. YouTube policy, doesn't that mean they're going to ban people? Yeah, I'm gonna peek at my email. I want to see if they actually. I want to see if I got that and if there was more info on it. Such a stupid thing. That's 2 weeks off. So in 2 weeks, people are going to be worried their account gets zapped. Maybe like what bullshit. And like, how great is that then for like Pump Fun? Okay, hang on. I'm looking at my email. I wonder when that came out. Revenue sharing can't be monetized. Revenue sharing. You know what? I'll search NFTs. I don't have that email. Hang on a sec. I don't have that email. YouTube's strengthened. I didn't get that email. That might be fake news, man. Unless that's on their website. I don't have an email about that. Let's fucking search it. I don't have it. Maybe that's a big old nothing burger. Okay, well, it's on the internet, so. And that might have more to do with like the Counter-Strike thing. Did you guys see CoffeeZilla has a whole video on this now? He dropped it like a day or two ago on gambling, and he covers like this is pretty good. It's a pretty good vid. He talks prediction markets, actually a lot about prediction markets, but just that we gamble on everything now, everything. Yeah, those guys are there. I like Easy a lot. I stream on Kick too. I haven't really set up the channel though. You know what I mean? Like I don't think I have a bio. I don't think I have it's just there. It's part of my stupid approach to doing things, like put out there, people will find it. No, it doesn't quite work that way. There you go, Cats. Go get it, man. Cat's getting into the streaming game. Good time for it. Good time for it, man. It feels like if it feels like prediction markets are saturated. I mean, no, I don't think it even feels like prediction markets are saturated yet, but it's it's very, very early in prediction market content. Yeah, good timing. Anyway, stay tuned. We'll keep our eyes on it. We'll see if I don't know shit. We'll see if we have any impact to like the channel. I don't think so. But we'll see. Anyway, market looking what? Okay. Oh, okay. Wait, what did we call November? Somebody had a suggestion for what was Farouk calling it? Nonstop November. Oh, I like that. Last year we tried Moonvember. Actually, October was one of, I think we finished around here too, one of the worst performing months for Bitcoin ever. Also, yesterday, the 17th anniversary of the Bitcoin white paper. Pretty cool. Yeah, this is it, Edge. Good point. We tried water for a bit, up a little, down a little, maybe down a little more, but look, the government shutdown has to come to an end, dude. Who thinks there's gonna be riots over the Snap stuff? Who feels like that might get crazy? Could that get crazy? Like it could. I know it could. Do you think the Snap shit gets like crazy? Do you think we get like people on the streets and that'd be crazy. I could totally see it. Like full on, like on the streets, like kind of riot shit. I could totally see it. Stuff feels weird out there, man. Like bad weird. What's up, Mufasa? Good morning, man. Feels bad weird out there. That said, government, I kind of expect to reopen here at any moment. And I think the market, well, I think market all of a sudden, I think we cook hard, right? Market, this week we got rate cuts, right? 25 basis point cut priced in. Also, what wasn't priced in, really? Well, what wasn't priced in was, man, kind of sucked. But if we don't get inflation data, and that's the word right now, we're not going to get inflation data while the government shut down. Well, then we aren't getting rate cuts either. We might not get another rate cut this year, which wouldn't be great. Which again, I don't think was priced in. Cats needs to get paid. Yeah, exactly. That's fucked up, man. But not priced in. So market was like bleeding out this week because of that. Back now, I don't even know why we're kind of backish now, kind of okay, but we'll take it. Anyway, Bitcoin 110. Don't imagine we hang on to that level. I don't think so. ETH 3800, Ripple 250, BNB just under 1100, Solana 186. Oh, I met another crypto bro yesterday, which was cool. Trick or treating and like I tell you guys, I do this right in my living room. So kid comes to the door, parents with him. You can see right in my house, and people like, so they see the green screen. Actually, two things yesterday. Fun story. You see the green screen, so people always will ask, do you stream? I'm like, yeah. And when they ask what I do, I'm like, crypto. He's like, dude, that's fucking cool. Like, I like crypto. So this dude that stopped by, like, these are the people we want to get, by the way. Like the guy I talked about, a month or so ago in like Ripple and, some of the majors like that. This guy only in Sheeb. What a thing, dude. Right? Like I've lost touch. I think a lot of us have lost touch with what a majority of crypto people are in, like what it is they trade. They trade like a couple meme coins. Like this dude's only in Sheeb. Got to find a way to connect with these guys, right? Like those guys, we want them here. This is the this stuff we are in here, but also you guys and also your circles and the people we all follow. That's the alpha. That's the fucking inside track for crypto. It is. And people don't know, man. Got to get them. What's up, man? Good morning. I mean, Musty, I feel like you're being a smartass, but I think so. I think so. I think so until I see something that convinces me that like all the catalysts we have coming are blown the fuck up and like can't happen. I see that too. You know what? A couple times this week, I like woke. I like one night this week, I woke up. I've been thinking a lot about it, like always. But I woke up one night, and I'm like, dude, it might be done. It definitely might be done. I get it. I get what it is people see that makes you think it's over. And there's some really good, big, smart players out there on the timeline who aren't just like out there engagement farming, because I think you can tell when it's a farm. There's some really smart guys who are like, no, I'm pretty certain it's over. And like everybody in my circle also believes it's over. I can see it. I get it. I get why people think that. I can get there. And then I'll tell you this too. When I listen to people, other people here, okay, I am very, very fucking self-aware, very self-aware. Like put that in my tweet this morning about, kind of my show, but also with the way I talk about the market. Okay. I was listening to a show yesterday and there's people talking about the market, where we're at, and saying, yeah, it's tough, whatever, but I'm not worried, blah, blah. We got this coming. It's all the stuff I say. When I hear other people say it, I'm like, oh, God damn it. Because it's people I know aren't like analyzing the market. They're doing it off vibes too. And experience matters too. But when I hear other people say it, like, again, I get it. I'm like super aware of what I am, how I talk about this space. When I hear other people say what I say, I'm like, damn it, dude, it's over. It's fucking over. There you go. Okay, Musty, I dig it. I'm with you. I'm there. And I don't think the bear is the bear. I don't think it's guys, we will get a bear market again, but it's not going to be like, 8 years ago, 70, whatever the last bear, like true bear market. It's not going to be like that again. Nothing is ever going to be like it was again. Even now, this bull market is not like the last bull market, everything up, everything all-time highs. It's not that. And I'm not going to be surprised if all like the other majors are cooked. Like game over for them. Bitcoin, no. Bitcoin different. Bitcoin up and to the right. There's no new money coming in other than institutional money, which isn't for us. It's not anything that touches our shit. There's no new participants coming in. There's not. Nobody has money. Nobody has money. But there's also nothing for them. What? Just come and gamble a little and lose it all again? Like there's nothing for people outside. Those guys aren't coming back. Right? The people that pumped us previous cycles when things got euphoric, probably like the guy who came, was at the house yesterday and is in Sheeb. He probably last cycle came and bought an NFT. Right? Like that's the kind of person that was here last cycle for a little bit. They're not coming back, dude. They're not. Unless they make some money somewhere, they're not coming back. Some of them are, right? But like millions of people, it's not happening. Even if it's over, just try to not lose all your money. There you go. Yeah. There's so many ways to play this thing, no matter if it's bull, bear, in between these pumpy, euphoric times, events, whatever. Like there's so many things to play. And that's what's different this time around. There wasn't much to play last time. Now there's like an infinite number of things and metas and products. And I'm still hoping, I got to pull this up. I'm still hoping, I'll get to virtuals too, because that's really like important shit for today. But I'm hoping we see some stupid innovation, like something stupid, like game changing, that like easy thing to just say because it doesn't mean anything, but like something that we can't like even guess at because like what it doesn't exist yet. It's a thing that doesn't exist that all of a sudden comes and like kind of changes crypto. It's bigger than that. I need to pull something up because there's something bigger than that, and it might not be this product, but it's like this idea. Let me find it. We'll kind of get into our groove with this. Let me find it. Crypto Twitter is the fucking worst. I agree. Counter trade crypto Twitter. You know what I love? I'll say this. I love that sentiment is so bad right now, minus today. Let's say prior to yesterday or the day before, when it was those tweets out there saying it's really done. Like, I believe it's done. My friends all believe it's done. And these are like big accounts. But it's the worst. It feels the worst. It's the least fun. It's the worst time in crypto I've been in. I've been here a long time. Like, I've been in crypto a long time. I've been here for 8 years. This is the worst I've ever, like, this feels, actually, I'll say this. Okay, enjoyment-wise, the worst. Sentiment-wise, this week, we missed in the last bear market, like 20 into 22, all of 23. We missed the it's over thing, right? We missed the it's over, never coming back. I never felt that. all of us who are here just waiting, like I recognize the names here. We were all here still engaged in the bear market because we were all really fucking sure it's coming back, right? Right? Like, quick check with you guys. We all knew it was coming back, right? So we still were in Discord, even though Discords were like, numbers dwindling down, and you had your fallen friends, people who left, and a lot of them never came back. But we all knew it was coming back, and it did come back. We never had that moment where mostly across the board, everyone's like, oh my God, dude, it might be over. Like, crypto might be done. And I did feel that. And I know a lot of people felt that before, like, summer 2020, like, right, the bear market before that. Largely people thought crypto might be over. Now that's for like people in crypto, but who didn't get crypto like me. Like, I didn't understand the tech. I just thought replacement money. I'm like, oh, it's done. It's not going to happen. And we never got that in this bear market, this past one. We never got it. Funny enough, it's a bull market, and we're starting to get it now. We're starting to get it in a bull market. People saying, I don't know, man. ETH probably is not going to get another all-time high. ETH's not going to 5K. Like, this shit might be over. And then for the future, it's like what I said before. Bitcoin's going to be incredible. Like, Bitcoin to 1 million. Yes, everybody believes that still. But for the first time in like probably 4 years, it's a lot of people thinking it might be done, like game over for a lot of these cryptos. And that doesn't mean they're worth zero. Like, nobody believes ETH is going to be worth zero, but a lot of people think ETH is never going to get to that all-time high and live in that like much higher range. That's different, dude. Never felt that in the bear market. Didn't feel it. None of my friends, nobody I was around had that kind of vibe. And here in a bull market, we got that vibe that it's over. It's fucking wild, dude, and I love it. We need it. We need it. We need people thinking it's over to have that, like, that flip side take of everything's different. This is never going to end. You don't get that crazy ass, like, ridiculous euphoria. You don't get that if you don't have the it's over thing. Because then the crazy good thing happens. You're like, holy shit, we were right. Oh my God, we were actually right. That's how you get that side of things. Don't you talk shit about my boy Musty. Market's so weird, can be hard to feel. Yeah, dude. I'll tell you this, dude. Like you guys, I'm full-time here. Brutal. It's been a brutal, not even past year, and it's a bull market, and it's been really hard. Easier than when it was like, again, 22, 23. Holy fuck. One day I can share more about how fucking brutal it was. I don't know how the fuck I made it through without going back to like working a normal job. I don't know how, dude. Like, I'm talking, like, there were trades. I didn't make many, but I had some trades that kept me like alive. But like, regular income was bonkers. Again, one day I'll be able to share what that was like. It's pretty fucking crazy. I didn't think I was going to make it out of it. I'm like, dude, I got to go look for a gig. Gary, in crypto since the end of 2017, ready to start the bear market and short. Well, this bull run is different. Now, for me, the bull run's been different, for sure. And I'm up this bull run. I hope everybody here is. Almost rocked that costume yesterday, dude. Almost did. I made money this bull run. I'm happy. I'm in the 5 figures somewhere. I'm really happy about it. But like, that was not my goal, dude. My goal was like 6 figures. My goal was well into the 6 figures. And so I see on the timeline too, people saying, this is the craziest bull market. Nobody's making money. And people are saying, if you didn't make $10,000, or if you're not sitting on 10 grand right now, you probably shouldn't be in crypto. It's brutal that that's actually probably more normal. That might be like legit. Nobody has to tell me what you made or not made, but I am curious if people here have made like 10 grand or not, or sitting on 10 grand. Like, right? I'm really fucking curious. I hope people have, but like, that's how shitty this bull market's been, where I kind of think a lot of people haven't made that much. Hope we have. I bet you a lot of people haven't. And it's not a sign, I was going to say it's not a reflection on you as a trader. It is a little bit, but also it's a sign that this market changed and we didn't change with it fast enough. We're supposed to be ahead of that change, recognizing the change right off the bat. right off the fucking bat, so we get ahead of all the rest of the good stuff that comes. And I was slow to it. I didn't get into meme coins till like a year too late, even like 6 months late. I got in way too late. I caught the tail end of meme coin mania. I pivoted way too slow. There you go. So cats did the right. The cats found a way. That's the best kind of story. If you can see what's different, change your game plan, trade different, don't trade at all, find other ways to make money. There you go. There you go. Any reason you didn't sell your Quantum Cat? A couple reasons. I'm primarily a collector. Like, I just love stuff. I get very attached to stuff. And I still believe my thesis. Even though it's not a this year, this cycle thesis, I still believe long term. And oh, you know what? Actually, that kind of ties perfectly. That kind of ties perfectly with like what we're seeing with Bored Apes. Right? So Bored Apes have like great news. It's the vibes in the Bored Apes is the best we've seen in years. And price goes down, right? Price of Bored Apes keeps going down and down and down, and nobody wants to join and all that stuff, right? So like my take on that has been, it's not like a reflection on the Bored Apes. It's not even a reflection on like NFTs being worthless even. It's, kind of there. But to me, it was like a reflection of, oh, dude, what's up, Will? Good to see you, man. You just lay down in your bed, buddy, and you put your earbuds in and I'll sweet talk you to sleep, buddy. We can even whisper. We can help get you there. That sounds fucking weird. Sorry about that. But the reason is, okay, Bored Apes keep going down because, again, it's not that they're so worthless. It's a little part of it. It may be a big part. But it's like, dude, to me, it's a reflection that people don't have money. They don't have money. Or the money you have, you're preserving it. You're full in preservation mode right now because you don't trust that there's the next play coming. You don't trust it. You don't trust that the market definitely is coming back, right? We hope, we all think so. We all think it's coming back, but nobody's so sure about it that they're willing to sit on an asset that's worth, what's a Bored Ape now? Like 25, 26, 27 grand, whatever that number is, right? The people still holding a Bored Ape have money. They don't need it right now. Maybe they do, but they don't need it. And that's me with Quantum Cats. Didn't sell it because I didn't need it. Probably would have been, obviously would have been smart to sell it. Obviously, it would have been real smart to sell a Quantum Cat and buy it cheaper or whatever, right? Would have been real smart. But I never was at the point where it's like, better lock it in because I fucking, like, I can't survive without, locking in that profit there. Or I never got there. I'm fortunate in that regard. I didn't get there. And I also still believe there's more coming. And that conviction kind of keeps me powered even through now. I still believe it's coming back. And no, I don't think I'm going to see a Quantum Cat even point to this cycle. I don't see it. But long run, I'm happy to hold it because I still think 1 Bitcoin's on the table. Now, maybe for a Quantum Cat, now that Wizards are out, I could see Quantum Cat's 0.5 or something, right? That can change a little. I still believe those top Ordinals collections, that one of them, maybe all of them, but one of those is going to hit a 1 Bitcoin floor. Nothing can change my mind about that unless, well, God, this gets us to also part of the conversation. Unless this does not play out. This drives basically my entire thesis. I like my bags. I like my bags more than anything. Right? Okay. Cyber Kongs, you got to burn your NFT to keep access to Wall Street Kongs. Like, this is not a comment on, is it worth access to Wall Street Kongs? Anything, right? Okay. I don't want to burn the NFT because I like the little timestamp. I like the provenance. I like when I bought it. That's kind of it. That I just get attached to like moments. That's kind of it. I have always been I don't care about money guy, which is stupid. When I make money, I give it away. I do. I give a lot of money away. Dude, I help my friends with their bills and shit. I'm a little different. I'm very sure about that. I'm bad with money. I don't think of money the same. I never have it. And so when I get it, I'm like, it'll be gone regardless anyway. So just give it away and be reckless. I'm just bad with money in that regard. So anything I have that's worth something, I don't care. I don't make it. It doesn't register with me, and it never has. And it's not great, but never has. My entire thesis, and I might be totally wrong, dude. I might be totally fucking wrong. I don't know if I am. I don't think I am. And so my thesis of ordinals, those top collections going to one Bitcoin, is because of this. It's exclusively because of this. And if this plays out, I'm right. And if this doesn't play out, I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure this plays out some form of this universal basic income or universal higher income in the next 5-ish years because of robots, because of AI, because productivity goes up. Productivity is rewarded with more money. They're going to have to distribute that money because it's going to get fucking weird. Let me play this. My whole thesis is because of this.
But yeah.
Hang on. You had audio. I did not.
Like cars are going to be autonomous. But there's just so many desk jobs where really what people are doing is they're processing email, or they're answering the phone, and just anything that isn't moving atoms, like anything that is not physically, like doing physical work, that will obviously be the first thing. Those jobs will be and are being eliminated by AI at a very rapid pace. And ultimately, working will be optional, because you'll have robots plus AI, and we'll have, in a benign scenario, universal high income, not just universal basic income, universal high income, meaning anyone can have any products or services that they want.
So
but there will be a lot of trauma and disruption along the way.
So you anticipate a basic income from...
What did he say? What kind of disruption? I gotta see what he said.
A lot of trauma and disruption along the way.
So
disruption along the way. Of trauma and disruption along the way.
What's he saying? Chroma? NFT, maybe it looks like that, but the thesis has been that for years, right? I'm pretty good about feeling. I've lived online my entire life, like since I was a kid, like for like 30 years. I'm very good about feeling things like before their headlines. So it's always been this idea. Now it's very common. Like everybody says this now. But that's why my conviction is so strong. I've seen it playing out this way fucking forever. And then COVID was like the proof that when things get weird, I don't know what he said there. COVID was the proof that when things get weird, they give you money because they have to, or else it collapses, like everything falls apart. That's part of the thesis. It's part of the thesis. It's just they're going to have to give these stimmies. It might have to be regularly. It's going to be so easy to get everything we need. We're just going to be sitting here with extra money. What do we do with extra money? Well, during COVID times, we gambled it. We just gambled it. And what's going on right now? Gamble on everything. Gamble on everything. There's so much money out there. You know it's more's coming. Just gamble it away. It's that setup, that scenario. I'm not saying it's good, that it's right. It's, sound, but it is what I believe is coming. And again, COVID is where I'm like, it's right. It's going to happen.
Way.
So you anticipate a basic income from that the economy will boost to such an extent that a high income would be available to almost everybody. So we'd essentially eliminate poverty.
In the benign scenario, yes. So like the way
there's multiple scenarios.
There are multiple scenarios. There's a lot of ways this movie can end. Like the reason I'm so concerned about AI safety is that like one of the possibilities is the Terminator scenario. It's not 0%. That's why it's like I'm like really banging the drum on AI needs to be maximally truth seeking. Like don't force AI to believe a lie, like that for example the founding fathers were actually a group of diverse women, or that misgendering is worse than nuclear war. Because if that's the case, and then you get the robots and the AI becomes omnipotent, it can enforce that outcome. And then, like, unless you're a diverse woman, you're out of the picture.
Yeah, dude, good point. And also part of the plan too, right? That's part of why Bitcoin's going to be worth so much, is because the US dollar will be worth so little. If we're always here plugged in early, whatever, it's kind of being able to play, well, you can almost say the arbitrage opportunities, right? It's find the currency that is not worthless and then find the opportunities to, grow beyond that. It's all part of the same conversation, right? We only get to that place with the UHI, UBI. Everybody has so much money when the money's not worth much. And so you're going to have so much of it and they got to keep giving it to you. Otherwise, what? People riot on the streets. Let's see what happens this weekend with food stamps. Let's see. Let's see what happens when people run out of money, and let's see how they solve it. Actually, this is a great fucking practice run. A terrible practice run. It's both. Great and terrible practice run for what happens when you're out of money and you need money to even just buy fucking food. What do? It's going to get weird, and the bet is on it getting really, really weird. And the bet is on, like, again, if we're planning cycles and whatever, dude, the weirdness that's coming is not normal weird. It's fucking more than disruptive. It's like everything will break and everything will have to shift to what? I don't know. I'm just saying words at this point. I don't fucking know. I'll never tell. Nobody knows, by the way. Nobody knows. I talk a certain way. It might be different than what I have. I've learned that lesson a while ago. You can't talk about what you have because it actually makes you can be a target, which ain't great. So I learned this a while back, seeing, well, couple things. Seeing people I don't know get targeted for shit. And then I've had a couple like really strange messages. I've had some really strange messages. It happens if you stream, and if it just kind of comes with the territory. There's some things I talk about, and then there's some things I don't. And I've gotten away from getting into that stuff more honestly. Just is what it is. Okay, hang on, let me get this shared too. Okay, part of what Elon Musk said. No, all of what he said is big part of the thesis. The other part is the innovation, the stuff we can't plan for, and that we get some wild new tech that all of a sudden, boom. Big old like innovation boom, and something that, gets kind of wild. Again, brings back like the vibes of, oh, it's different. Fucking speculate on everything. Nothing's ever going back to how it was. That is true. That is coming. It's the robots thing. It's the AI thing. It's crypto. It's all that together. And it's the dollar breaking, and it's war. It's all these things. Can't tell you what it looks like and what it means. I just know. I know in my fucking soul, because I've always been able to feel these things, these trends. I can't tell you exactly what it looks like, but I can kind of describe. I can describe-ish what it looks like. And that's just what I do. Now, this thing here is also part of it. It doesn't mean this exactly. I don't know if this thing's going to be a bust or if it's actually like really legit game-changing tech. But if it's not this, and if it's not the next thing, there is something coming that will be game-changing technology. And yeah, this is pretty wild.
Artificial intelligence is eating the world. Artificial intelligence is eating the world. Companies and nations alike are in a race to scale the production of intelligence.
The plan so far has been simple. Scale the same old computing paradigm by feeding it more data and more power. A lot more power.
Data center providers are going as far as building their own nuclear power plants, looking to achieve an energy supply that is poised to dwarf the current US energy grid several times over. But simply pouring more power into the current compute stack will be far too slow and too costly to produce human-level intelligence and distribute it to the world. But scaling energy is only half the equation. The other part is about how efficiently we can turn that energy into intelligence.
What if, instead of simply scaling power production, we increased how many thoughts we can generate per watt?
What if we reimagined the density of intelligence we can achieve in matter? We'd need to fundamentally rethink the hardware layer from the bottom up. Luckily, nature has already shown us that a far greater energy efficiency is possible. We can take inspiration from its underlying physical principles and harness them directly in hardware. That's why at Extropic, we're building a new kind of device, a probabilistic computer for a new era of computation, along with new algorithms that can be run on them.
Extropic's computer.
This gets kind of techie. But like, you get the idea. Like, what if how we compute changes? I don't know if this is like quantum computing. I don't know if this is just using AI to make these like this weird predictive state of ones and zeros, like he was saying. I think we got to that point where he mentioned it, where it's not just a 1 or O. It can be like right in between and leans kind of whatever side it's predicting it's going to be. And they're talking about squeezing the most like data and processing power out of every gigawatt, watt, nanowatt. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm expecting this. Didn't see this coming. Well, I don't know. Maybe we assumed computing would get some kind of big like innovation, but like more of this, more fucking things that actually change not how we transact, but compute, which then opens up what you can build and how fast you can build it. It's just going to get weird, man. It's going to get weird. Super vague. Yeah. Not betting on a specific thing. I'm betting on a general thing. Going to get weird. And when it gets weird, I think opportunities come with that. When you're plugged in, you stay ahead of that. You get to front run some of that weirdness. That's my gamble. That's my bet. Quick heads up. Actually, fucking let's do this real quick. Let me shout out Hexar. Love to see this dude. Hexar won me over on the show this week. Right? We saw it on virtuals. I'm like, neat. I like neat. But like, did it blow me away? Can't say it did until dude came on the show this week and explained it. And I all of a sudden started making some connections. I'm like, oh, fuck, but you could also use it for this and you could use it for that. Oh, and if you could do this, then you could bring it to these kind of people. He's like, yep, all that stuff. That's what we're doing. I'm like, holy fuck. This is actually a very legit project. I thought this thing might live 500K to a mil. Dude, this thing touched, what did this touch? This touched fucking almost a 5 mil FDV. How awesome is that, man? How fucking awesome is that? Happy for that dude. He's a nice guy. Would love to help support that dude more. We'll get him back on the show. This clicked for me because I used to work in IT, so I saw like where this. By the way, this product is almost think of it like tech support for like machines. Yeah, dude. Will they? It's cool because when a little ecosystem's hot, it gets the benefit of that. The product is fucking awesome. Again, I used to manage tech support, so like. I understand the training thing. I understand like what you have to know. I always knew AI, talk about it replacing jobs. I'm like, help desks are going bye-bye. They absolutely are going away. When you can have like a person is like my fucking, I don't know, hardware's not working or this application. I used to do this. I'd copy paste in here. I would go here. I would drag down to this thing. Like, right, their process isn't working. Man, when you can just load all these manuals in an AI agent, and when agents are smart enough, it can walk them through how to fix stuff. When it can connect to somebody's computer, like remote in and do the fix, like your hands are off, it's doing that. And we know this can do that, right? We've seen these AI things now that can like pilot your computer. Like, dude, this changes a lot. So I saw this. I'm like, okay, use case for user like me, it's kind of there. I can learn to like jailbreak my phone or my game console or whatever. But I'm like, dude, this works for businesses. Even as is, this actually, I think, makes your like help desk better. If they can get this product in front of businesses, and if like the tech stands up, like that could be really special. This could be like Aristotle's a bad comparison, but I'll use it. This could be a product that still feels like that initially felt under the radar, like okay, a truth thing. And then when you realize how big that is, then it clicks and then the money follows. This could be that kind of thing. You're like, okay, well, it can help a help desk. You're like, no, you don't get it. It could literally help a help desk replace employees, that kind of thing. It's like, okay, silly potential on something like that. I hope a lot, dude. I hope a lot. I guess now that points are over on virtuals, I should unstake everything. Yes, dude. They should have unstaked everybody, dude. I'm like, this is one of their fuck ups, and I'm sure it's on purpose, right? Because it helps projects to leave your stuff staked. They should have unstaked everybody, but we would have had a dump fest, right? So I've gone through and I've been unstaking all my shit. I have my next or probably my last round of unstakes coming about 10 days. But a couple of weeks back, I started unstaking. I went through another round of that a few days back. So That, yeah. So like product sounds, ideas right, product sounds good, all that stuff. Now it all comes down to, can this guy do the job, right? And he's worked with some like really big stuff. Like this guy's like pedigree's pretty damn good. But can he, it still takes another thing. You can have all the ingredients and you still got to bake the fucking cake, right? Can he do it? Can he put it together? This dude worked for Jaguar, worked on the autonomous driving for the Jaguar Land Rover. I don't know. Worked for University of Oxford. This dude Honeywell. They're very, they're connected enough as far as work the right places. Can they sell the product? Right? Can these guys get in front of investors? Can they get to a business and pitch their product and sell it? That's what we don't know. I have no idea yet. No idea. But if they do it, yep. Yeah, he had mentioned too, we got like some partnerships that they couldn't announce yet, but I like it. I'd bet on them. I think those boys are cooking. I'm really, really fucking happy to see that for them because it was very fucking under the radar. And like kind of rightfully so too, but I'm glad it got attention. I'm glad, like, dude, 402 helped bring some attention back here. The Neo thing this week, robots brought some attention. There's a perfect storm brewing for virtuals right now. Again, all the metas are here. Stop thinking about virtuals as an AI launchpad, an agent launchpad. It's not, and it never was. Half the projects didn't have agents, right? It's not an AI agent launchpad. It's ICM. It's literally internet capital markets here, and so they have every meta. They have the agent meta. And then they have alpha, which is maybe part of agents, but alpha and terminals and trading stuff, right? They have all that, but they've got the neobank meta that's coming on real fucking strong. Look at VPay. VPay hit like a 27 mil FDV this week. Neobank meta hasn't even started, in my opinion, hasn't started. Got mentioned, it's, some people paying attention. We will have a neobank meta. Hexar has a session with Binance Alpha today? Or is that VPay? Virtuals has proven to be one of the best things this cycle. And like its potential is as big as any of the biggest platforms of the cycle. It's not there yet. It's still too early to say that, but I've always said, virtuals has a chance to be a main character of the cycle, like a PUMPFUN, like a Hyperliquid. It has that chance. It's definitely not there yet. But when all is said and done, it has that opportunity. And it all goes back to the metas. AI agents, neobanks, which hasn't started, and then robots. It's all here. Every meta that comes and that we hope explodes, all of them kind of get their start on virtuals. And then it's just going to get this fucking nonstop wheel of projects coming into launch here because they're going to see the community's there now, and you have to have a community. They have it. It's the first organic. I always preface this. I say Farcaster had it, but it's different. The virtuals community is different. Like, dude, how many friends have we made now in virtuals? Like, these are like, you get guys, when we move from virtuals to the next thing, will always be a virtuals thing, right? I know this, but like, we've all made friends here now that, like, oh, fuck, 5 years out when we revisit the ordinals thesis and Bitcoin's $1 million, we know who we're going to be talking to. It's a lot of the same people here. Really, really awesome community in virtuals. And you need that to support what's coming and what has already come, but the potential so big on virtuals. You got Tom Lee, who's like, you know him as like the ETH digital asset treasury guy, right? Also big virtuals guy. He's the founder of a virtuals project. I think founder, right? Of MicroTrader. There's a Spaces coming up, or like a stream with him and fucking Everything Empty or Ether Mage. Like, dude, the connections here are wild. Plus, all those metas I mentioned, plus people now looking to farm the, projected $34 billion base token. Plus, Jesse now tweeting about virtuals. Like, man, stars are aligning here. think so, Mufasa. I think so. What's on the board right now? I want to see if we have any big opportunities this week, but I also want to review what launched already that you could have cooked on. I do miss Genesis, by the way. Right? I miss that, a thing like VPay that I put $20 in turned into 1,000. And we're not going to get those anymore. We're not going to get those anymore. 20 to 1,000. No, that'll happen too. That'll happen too. I do miss Genesis. I really do. Big launches this week though. What did we already have? Let me peek at that real quick. We had, again, Hexar cooked. Love it. Lurky. Fucking amazing. I need to go claim my Lurky. Got what? Like a free $100 worth of Lurky that I'm not going to sell. I'm actually going to buy more to hit the 20K threshold to unlock, some platform access. Sol, that's not the real Sol one, is it? Maybe it is. Yeah, I might need to stream over there too. I don't know if I have to message. What the fuck is that guy's name? One of the few people, like, bigger players in virtuals that I don't think I've ever chatted with. Big Will, I'm not. I need to be. Will be. But I need to be, yeah. In fact, I even said that was going to be the first unicorn thing I bought, and I haven't bought any of them still. Evans. There we go, Evans. I've never talked to Evans, dude. I need to say what's up at least. But yeah, I might need to go stream over there. I think it's not open for anybody to stream to, but I think I need to get in there. Jeff cooked this week, though. Came on the show. Super nice guy. They're cooking. I like what they're building. Provenance launched on Unicorn recently. Like we've had some, there they are. We've had really, really good launches already. And I still think the biggest launches are ahead of us. Oh, dude, speaking of Sentry, stay tuned. I don't know if he's announced anything yet, but Sentry's really cooking. Sentry is, what is Sentry at? Yeah, Sentry. Hey, all I know is Sentry's going to be higher. Like, just, wow, okay, hey, nice. Yeah, Sentry, did they tweet something today? Let me see if Sentry. Oh, the website's live. Okay, cool shit. Okay, cool. Let me see. What is this? The agent account? That's what I want. Cyber Sentry. Good dude. Yeah, good dude. They got these new price tiers and I think some new product through the site. Some kind of like security score. I need to wrap my head around it a bit more. But dude, that's one of those guys I'd be betting on. There you go. There we go. Henry stream. Henry needs to stream more. He just needs to come here, and we're gonna try. We're gonna try to expand this too. Like I'm kind of stretched pretty thin, so once a week for me is good right now. But I know his goal is to make it like a daily show. If the Kongs like fully run that thing, and I can just show up, maybe that can be a daily thing. But yeah, we got at least Wednesday. You get Henry Wednesday. Love that guy. He's awesome. Anyway, Evans, I need to say what's up. I've never spoken to him. I think he's a good dude. I think. I don't know if are he and Darren still beefing? Dude, we got the prediction market meta on virtuals too. Like we have so many metas, and that's why I say like virtuals has just got to break the image of an AI agent launchpad because that's still what people know it for. They got to kill that image because it's not that. It's not. It's definitely not. I know, dude. Twice. Oh, wait, who was beefing? Oh, Will and Will and Evans. Will and Darren. That was it. That was it. Will and Darren. I wonder if they've made peace. Dude, there we go. The real estate thing is interesting too. There's so many things going on virtuals, man. It's fun. Fucking fun. Yeah, Henry's got twice, man. The last one I thought he was fucking with me, man. I didn't think that was real, but dude, he lost almost everything. Brutal. Like well into the six figures. Gone. Just fucking imagine that, dude. Can you imagine? Like wake up one morning and actually you get woken up by bunch of text messages. Like you look and your wallet balance is like $250,000 lighter. Fuck, man. Brutal. I still need to dive into some of these. GRD agent. I need to dive into that one. ShopX, I'm still like, I got my little scheduling thing with them. They rescheduled. They want to come on this week. I think they booked Monday. I am going to bump them from Monday. I got another guest coming Monday that you guys know. Good dude. So, but ShopX we'll see. I'm going to bump them. I don't know when I'll reschedule, but they'll probably be on maybe Tuesday. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how bullish I am on this. I'm not sure. Then again, if we're in like up only mode right now and we're kind of there, let's see what the market does this week. But like maybe it cooks. Maybe it does. What's repo? Hey, I can at least tell you the last thing with Henry. First time he got was definitely his fault. Super dumb. Second time, I don't think there's anything he could have done about it other than like best practices, like don't download a thing. But he was socially engineered from an official account that got hacked. Like legit account with hundreds of thousands of followers, a team he's worked with that he had a DM going back years with. That their account got hacked, and so they sent him they did a fake interview with him. So he's talking to them, thinks it's the guys he already knows, does an interview, they're on camera, right? So it doesn't seem super suspicious. And yeah, in that process, they got him to download something because they said something with his mic. And yeah, that one's tricky. That one was not as dumb as the first. Fucking brutal. Repo's good, huh? Repo's good. AI training data for prediction markets. Anyone can publish AI generated images, videos. What exactly is this? Hang on. What's the point? Hang on. It's training data? Oh, interesting. Data owners publish tasks or unlabeled data sets. Agents and humans submit predictions, preferences, or annotations. Repo protocol measures accuracy, consumes in real time, records flow automatically. Interesting. Oh, interesting. Yeah, okay. That's cool. So it's like curated information, data, whatever, to train like an agent on or to train your LLM on or whatever. That's pretty cool. Oh, I think that's actually kind of spicy. Who's our builder? Who's our guy? This might actually be a cook. Yeah, that's actually cool. Yeah, previously Filecoin. Interesting. Yeah, no, I like this a lot. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Always, like, I think a lot of us thought we would actually, when we had Hunter Arell on the stream and he talked about like your own like prompts would be like tokenized and are valuable. And this is kind of in that vein. It's like your information that models, agents, whatever need to learn on is valuable. This is a way to maybe kind of monetize it and makes like smarter LLM, smarter agents, whatever. I like it. Yeah, I dig that. All right. Hey, we got another nice one. And then, man, we got all these new hackathon winners that'll start popping up on the board too. There's some good shit coming. Again, if this market will give it to us, and then everything hinges on this market, broader market, government reopens, I think it's game on, right? We heard too, end of quantitative tightening. The stars are kind of aligning, man. Mother of all agents on CreatorBid doing decentralized AI too, dude. I love where we're going. Yeah, dude. I just can't shake that. All the stuff we thought of, like the AI meta, is totally right. It's just, us betting on this stuff. We were just really early, which is exactly where we want to be, dude. And it's still really fucking early. Sapien. Mike, is Sapien on virtuals or is that out there elsewhere? Dude, Vader pumping, Virgin's pumping. Here's the thing. I still think Virgin's one of the most interesting plays there and it's like this big old if play, but like if the market gets back to euphoria and if virtuals becomes what we all know it could become, which is like 10 times bigger than it is now, Virgin still really is the meme coin of the ecosystem. So we get euphoria with virtuals being that main fucking character of the cycle. Virgin might be a ridiculous play. That thing was down to like 600K in the past like week or so. I think Virgin's still an interesting play. I was actually looking at my bags. I'm like, maybe I should sell that and just put that somewhere else. But then I just was thinking through it. I'm like, Virgin's my like leveraged bet on the virtuals ecosystem still. Kind of like Virgin. Where's Sapien? Let me check out Sapien. I know we've got an agent or we've got stuff on virtuals named that. I don't know if that's what you're talking about though. Oh, it's probably this right here. It's probably exactly that. Oh, you think so, huh? Virgin dead. Will, what do you think of Vader just in general? This is where I just like, I don't mind riding shit to zero just for like kind of the chance and for the vibes. I said Virgin. That probably helps if you're new to virtuals. If you're new to virtuals, the virtuals community is called Virgins. We're the Virgin community. So yeah, this is Vader's meme coin called Virgin. I'll tell you, dude, I think, I don't remember who asked earlier, how much you put in and how much you're up. If you were in early, you're up just from Virgin alone. I don't remember how much I made. A couple grand, $2-3 when I had staked, I don't know, $100, $200 worth of Vader and like $50 worth of virtual and made like a few grand just on the fucking one. Everybody who was in virtuals, I would say by like February, March, April. I don't remember when this launched exactly, but everybody who is in is up, must be up big, have to be. Okay, this came out in May. If you're in, January, especially if you were in last, November when Luna shit and AIXBT was popping off. It's crazy. It's been a year. If you're in there, you've changed everything. Hey, really, really cool, man. Yeah. Curious what you got in. Nice to have you here, by the way. Welcome to the Virtuals crew or family, whatever. Follow Cats over here and go follow Big Will. And guys you see talk about virtuals in the chat are like everyday virtuals people. Every day. I talk about virtuals every day. Here, let me put on your radar. I do a daily show. Will does a show twice a week. Actually, now 3 times a week. Will does 3 spaces a week. They're fucking massive. They're super entertaining. He's got all the big names on. Will's fucking amazing. And I host a virtuals AI, actually kind of broader now. It's crypto, NFTs, and virtuals, but over on the swarm_AI. Do this Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Cats and Predict Base were on yesterday. Hexar was on Thursday. We bring on all of them, right? We had VPay on early on. We like all. If you're launching on virtuals and you're cooking, Jeff CEO is on the stage. If you're building in virtuals, we get your ass on the show. Want people to get to see what you're building. But yeah, definitely follow on here too. Especially if you're new to the virtuals ecosystem. We do this together, man. I'm telling you, the community on virtuals reminds me of what? It reminds me of like Tezos back in the day. It reminds me of any of the corners I've found that like have organically come to be. It's like virtuals is that, man. Virtuals is just a really, really special spot. Like when I so I do this too. It's part of why I hold on to shit. It's not the reason, but I love it. I scroll through my wallet and I like to like go through like, I just like to remember the different eras. The virtuals era is going to be special. I wish we had NFTs to like memorialize some of this stuff. I think that'll happen at some point too. Would love to see virtuals bring in some like NFT support, but like the virtuals era is going to be really, really special. Pretty sure you're wrong. Pretty sure. Dude, I just read your full name, by the way. It's fucking great. Pretty sure you're wrong. And on top of that, all of my buddies who play pretty aggressively everywhere else are literally all saying virtuals. They're all talking about virtuals. Mostly, like honestly, like just being real honest, it's less about virtuals. It's more about looking for ways to get into base. But if you're getting into base, it's virtuals right now. There you go. Dude, AI 16Z is wild. They just had their like token split thing. I know, dude. I messaged Will last week because I don't know if he'd ever popped in before. So I messaged him last week. I'm like, dude, fucking made my day seeing you here. Let's do it. Let's do it, bro. I'm trying to figure out who you are. You've got a different name. You've got a different name that pops into this stream, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. Dude, we should do a poll. Who cares about virtuals? Like the end. And we'll definitely do the ordinals bet. That's a great fucking question. Does anybody actually have an agent working for them? Now, this is part of why the AI agent thing has been kind of overblown. Some people, I'm sure, do. Mostly like the promise of you use an agent to do this and that and that. Like it didn't really happen. And I still would say yet. I think you could do it now with some work. I was just hoping these platforms were going to build agents that work for you in different ways, right? That you could just go and mint your agent, launch your agent, and then you're good. Axelrod kind of that. Kind of can trade. Cats, I'm trying to figure out who he is. Will, go buy a Neo. Just buy a Neo. You're all set. Just do the Neo thing and then call your tech support guy and have him like remote control and take care of your baby. We can't afford any Will downtime, man. Is this motherfucker going to single-handedly bring memes back, dude? How fucking amazing is that? That Neo thing's, it's stupid, it's awesome, it's scary, it's fucking amazing, it's everything, right? What's up, Rabbit? Dude, appreciate you a ton, man. Can you do limit orders through Butler? You can do them. Can't you do them right on virtuals now too? Yeah, you can do it right on virtuals. But I think you can do it through Butler too. I think. Again, I'm not even trading with Butler, but these guys are. I'm telling you, dude, great people here. All right. Back to this fucking gem. What's up, Rocky? Good morning, man. Hey, what's up, Hexar? We were just talking about you, dude. Like, really, really happy to see what you're cooking. Like, really fucking happy for you, man. Dude, so what you do with Butler is he actually Butler is the agent of virtuals. So you can click them here. It makes you a wallet and you just fund it. And then via, kind of just natural language, you can trade with them. But I'm just trying to remember if you can do limit orders with them yet or not. If not, I bet you that's like any moment now, but like you can do that with Butler. So cool, dude. So cool. Like the product's great. I can't wait to see it in action. And then you can help me mod up my PS5 or something. No, there's so much we'll use that thing for. It's great. My buddy's out of the country, but he's like very well connected here in Chicago and all the, we doing IT stuff, right? I'm gonna be showing him Hexar when he's back, right? Because I get the potential here. So I think he's back in tomorrow. I'm gonna be showing him Hexar. Be like, dude, fire your entire help desk, like get rid of all of them, dude. But yeah, this is amazing, dude. Amazing. I'm sorry. Like I don't even have a take on him. I don't know if I like him or not. I don't care. I don't like any of these people. But as long as I'm not liking somebody, I'd at least rather they have a sense of fucking humor and be funny. Dude, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that was it. I think that was it. No limit orders yet. I would say yet with Butler. Yep. Dude, the JD Vance fucking hilarious. He did that. Musty, I just, I just, that's one of those fields that you just know goes bye-bye. Like developers, bye-bye, network engineers, bye-bye. At some point, plug in like fucking patching people in on the switch also gets automated too, right? IT's going to get tricky. Katz is pretty smart with prediction markets. Let him find his footing. He's getting pretty good with that stuff, man. Why are you picking on everybody, dude? I'm trying to figure out who this is, like if we know him. Let cats cook, man. It's how it starts, dude. You get in your thing, you find it, you learn, and you share what you learn as you do it. And hey, let's put it this way. Compared to the rest of the world, and I mean like the rest of the world, like he probably is. And that includes people who don't even touch prediction markets or know what it is. But like I'm literally saying there's like a 1% of people who like know them, actively use them, and like know enough to share like some like alpha or insights or whatever. It's it is fun. But it's Cat's doing all the right stuff, man. As is that, man. That's fucking amazing. Has that Please token done anything because of this? I love that. Dude, I love the trolls too, though. Like it used to, funny enough, I thought the trolls would bug me when I first started, and they never did. I was surprised that it didn't. And then now I love it. Like it actually, to me, makes it more fun. There's always a line where it distracts, and then that's just where you somehow cut it off. But I like it, dude, because I get it. I've trolled people. I never meant anything shitty, or if I did, it's still whatever. It's fun. Dude. Oh, I was watching a YouTube video about a guy with an extra chromosome. I didn't know this, so I'll share. If you have an extra chromosome, you've got tiny balls. Do you know that? Little baby balls. If you ever like were in gym class, you're getting changed, you saw somebody with tiny little great balls, probably missing a chromosome. Or no, I'm sorry, had an extra. Dude, Musty, we do it on our Friday stream, but it sounds like Cat's getting ready to launch his own stream like a regular show. So sounds like you're going to be getting that soon. Okay, maybe you aren't around much. I always do. I'm always chatting with the chat. Always. It's fucking what I do. There you go. Nice. Anyway, again, everybody's gonna be talking about this shit. Easy's great at prediction markets. Easy's really good. He's the fucking go, dude. Easy's really, really great. Andrew Kang, Virtual is one of the few crypto projects that's doing legit things in the robotic sector and just fucking started. You know what, Musty? Have you checked in on him recently, like past 6 to 12 months? That might be stupid, but like he used to not be mine, and then I'm like, dude, he's gotten so good. He's really good. Truthfully, dude, I actually think there's a bunch. I'm trying to think if like Symphony does that now, and Axelrod, and yeah. Anyway, the robotics thing is just starting, and I've been like not super bullish on robotics, like as a meta, as a thing to bet on. I just haven't been, but I'm at least paying attention. It makes sense that we'll see some stuff like Cook. It like totally makes sense. Are we talking Nifty now? I love Nifty. Maybe now I'm starting to, I don't know, starting to think of who it might be. Privacy meta also coming, right? Like Zcash kind of shit. Like privacy stuff is picking up. Mute swap brings that meta to virtuals too. Again, every meta on virtuals, every fucking meta out there on virtuals, every single one. Privacy meta. And then there's, privacy meets neobank. Beautiful stuff. Mute will be working with VPay. Look at that, to build a private neobank. Huge, dude. Huge. Honestly, huge. It is a big deal. What's Mute looking like? And actually, was chatting with him fucking forever ago to come on the show, and we just never locked it in. I think it's time. Although, just to keep up with the fucking narrative, he's got to keep his camera off. Like, has to keep that camera off. What's Mute at? 6-7 mil. Is that FTV? Market cap. FTV 16 mil. Yeah, dude. Mute swap could be massive. All these things we got to get in early. They don't got to pay me, Marty. I talk about what I like. But also, they should pay me. I get very little love from virtuals. Not to say nothing, but like very little. But yeah, Mute swap, spicy. I'll say this, though. Virtuals, very little. The projects, and this is kind of maybe what I care about the most. The projects, no. The projects are all very, very fucking nice to me because they're good people. So I know they appreciate me getting them on, and I love doing it, right? So that to me is what matters. A lot of good people building. A lot of really, really good fucking people on the community side, but on the project side. And it's all one and the same. Again, this kind of is what reminds me so much of like Tezos back in the day. It's like the artists were there with the, collectors, and it was just like this big fucking communal thing. And it was It's just the best, dude. Yeah, dude, this is awesome for fucking Hexar. Thanks for the tag, Picasso. Next Binance Live AMA is with Hexar. That's fucking rad. They host that right on Binance.com, huh? Dude, really cool. There's another one. Dr. Emma Sage. You guys still in, Emma? You guys still in that one? Did somebody dump this? This hit like 600K or so. Maybe 500? Dude, they're getting ready for, did it not? I thought it did. But okay, let's say 400. Dude, I haven't sold any. I've got what, like 2 point something mil, nice and cheap. Just, in it to support, in it because I liked it. In it when, it was like, what's up, Bang? Good morning, man. In it when it was like all Genesis, and I'm like, dude, I really want to see prototype take off. So in it to support a prototype launch, but also like good fucking people who I know can build the thing, and I know they're building something different. So like was happy to make a bet on those guys. And as of right now, it's paying off. And also as of right now, I'm not selling it, dude. I'm not selling it. Little spoiler, like little baby spoiler. You'll probably see them on the show soon. For the third time, that's going to be a record too. Third time on the show will be a record for a virtuals team. The two, you guys know who I want back on the show for a third time. My like, not holy grail, but you guys remember who I want on the show for the third time to like lock in my biggest third time guest? What's up, Confusion? Good morning, man. And I'll get him back on. In fact, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to DM him this weekend and we'll get him back on. I swear to God, I was scrolling his podcast guests. You guys will laugh your ass off when you see this, dude. I'm going to pull it up. You're going to laugh your ass off. Okay. I glazed this guy because he's great. Murad would only be and I'll say when I will get Murad back on. That'll be a two-timer. But Nate Geraci, ETF guy, fucking goat. He's just fucking awesome. I love this guy. But hang on, I got to pull up his YouTube, and then again, you're gonna laugh your ass off. Nate's like the ETF guy. And has been like in front of the ETF thing for fucking ever, the crypto ETF stuff. He's like, if you're looking for the voice of ETFs, it's him. But like the guests he has on his show are wild, dude. Wild. Okay. Grayscale, Coin Shares, Injective. Hang on, we'll find BlackRock. We'll find Bitwise, Bloomberg. These are the guests he has on his show, right? Pretty awesome. Like he gets like heavy fucking hitters on his show. Okay, and we got to keep going. And then my dumbass on his show. Galaxy. And then who the fucking idiot? Make it make sense. I shilled him. I shilled him V1 Punks, and I shilled him SPX. I shilled him those two things, man. It was great and fucked up because we didn't cut that into shorts or anything. But he's the fucking goat. He's great. Fucking great. CJ, you still here by chance? Oh my god, dude. Tether reports 10 billion in profit so far this year, dude. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Still too, isn't it like under 100 employees? Like tiny little group. 10 billion profit. Crazy. This is interesting to me. I don't know. I don't know if it means anything or not. I don't know if it's a bad sign. I don't know if it's a sign that things are just going to get weird, right? Just kind of tying into what we talked about at the start. But like, market actually kind of ass other than like these top 10 or 10-ish companies like an Nvidia, which what now is valued at almost $5 trillion or something crazy. It's everything's just getting weirder. It's just, that's kind of it. Everything's just getting weirder. And like stuff isn't making sense. And it's because everything's kind of breaking. I want to be here when it breaks, which is actually, I mean, still kind of right now. I still got to go do some of those OOPS surveys too. All right, dude, a lot of just random. Let's hit some random shit. A lot of MetaMask FUD. Right, these guys showed off their new like rewards program, and they said they were going to reward like early users, and they kind of did, but it was kind of bullshit. And it's like we're seeing OpenSea 2.0, right? It's like, yeah, we'll reward you, but you got to keep doing shit, and the reward probably ain't that great. There we go. Is OOPS still super cheap, by the way, for doing the survey? What is it? Doesn't it pay you? Yeah. Okay. So MetaMask drop. Okay. They said they'd reward early people. By the way, they're also saying MetaMask reward and the token are totally different. Also, Consensus dropping a token too. So totally separate. Actually, let me wait. I want to double check if it was an ICO for Consensus. No, they're having an IPO. That was it. But anyway, MetaMask, what? If you farmed and like if you're like a top farmer user of MetaMask and they qualified that as like what, swapping like $1,200, which is just nothing. Just fucking nothing. Well, shit. 1 cent to use, 50-cent return. You can do it once a day, right? That's cool. No benefit to score. Okay. 50 cents a day. We'll take it. We'll take it. But anyway, basically everybody who used MetaMask and was here last cycle's in that top whatever percent. And essentially they give you like a score or points or whatever, and they cap you at 50K. So basically everybody from a prank seed to a me to a, somebody who did $1,200 is like at that 50K threshold here. So yeah, nobody's happy. And everybody's saying they should have just done it like the way Hyperliquid did it. Probably true. I don't know if you can recreate that magic with something so big. Ben AGM, man. But they're saying like literally just fucking pay people. Just literally dump money on the people who used you early and then start your rewards program like after that. I get it. I like it. I can get with that. And I think that works. If your product's good enough to keep people, then it works. If like people had already moved on, maybe, yeah, then it doesn't. Man, my algo's so dialed into virtuals right now. Being early was never a flex, being resilient after being early. Fair. Yeah, that's a good point. Good dudes. And yep, still early. And I know still early because most of the stuff, if I say doesn't work, that's not true. But it's not changing, like, it's not changing our day to day yet. It's not really changing how we're like acting on chain. That's coming. Rabbit, 25 wallets to that 1,200 or so. Maybe that number's a little off, but that's what I read. 1,250. So there must have been more than that. There must have been more to it. But yeah, those guys were getting 50,000 points. Will, appreciate you, buddy. Have a good night. Yeah. I'm so done with MetaMask, dude. And dude, and I didn't even go through any steps with the MetaMask thing. It's like, I don't care. I should though, right? Maybe I should run through it and see. Should I do that? Because the same thing. I just don't use it. I don't use mobile, dude. I don't want to download the wallet. Well, I got it downloaded. I never imported my wallet. I hate mobile. I hate doing. I won't type my seed phrase on my phone. I never have. Actually, have I? I probably have on my old device. Yeah. All right, Hoods. All right, I saw your message, dude. It's making me connect my drive. I don't connect shit. I'm like, I'm just too scared to connect shit. And I trust you. It's not a you thing. Here, I'll put it on the screen. I want to make sure people see you and what you're doing. What is it, Hoods? Drop in the chat what it is. Some kind of app. What are you building, man? What are you building? If that's the MetaMask stuff, by the way, it's only mobile. Actually, I guess for me, I'm just going to wait till they do the desktop, like the extension, which is coming. They said that's coming like really, really soon. Oh, shit. That sounds fucking awesome, man. Is there anywhere else I can test it? Oh, hang on. Can I? Let me just make another account real quick. I just don't connect shit. Allow drive access. Why does it need access to my drive? That I don't get. Here, let's peek at MetaMask. They got a link to click. Oh, dude, I want to get off YouTube and play some King Gizzard. Dude, they're back on tour. They're doing a fucking rave tour. All like electronic shit. Best band on earth. All right, here's how you do it. Let's see. They're giving away 30 million bucks though, dude. I mean, in Linea. Do they have a link here to do this shit? Oh, here we go. Do they break down the criteria? 50,000. Okay. Oh, update your mobile mask app. Go to the rewards tab. Opt in. It's kind of done. It's kind of it. 30 mil, not much. You know, it's a good chunk, but 30 mil when there's 500,000 people that are eligible. But yeah, I'm gonna wait till they roll it out for desktop. I'll do it then. Till then, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, I dig it, Kook. I dig it. Most exciting new investing themes, AI and robotics. Oh, dude, he's coming to virtuals. I don't think he's not here either. Yeah, let's see the replies here. Virtuals guys haven't blown him up yet, huh? Probably should. Probably should. All right, what else we got going on? It's nice it's virtual season again. It is. Actually, let me see. What are our top coins? There we go. Tibber. Really, it's Tibber and then all the way down to AIXBT. Dude, a lot of upside here. A lot. I will still say, and I say it pretty much every day, where I think we'll see the most like disruption, but also like most X's, like for sure on new launches, yeah. But new launches, and then I think a lot of the DeFi stuff. It's not undervalued right now, but I think some of these boys are cooking, and when they actually get their stuff where we're using it to trade, and it's like all we use, then something here, whether it's the existing guys or not, I don't know, but if not them, something else comes along that's like, well, fuck, everybody's got to use this, and like everybody does, kind of like everybody, you're trading perps, you're using Hyperliquid or Lighter or maybe Aster, right? But if you're trading perps, you're doing that. There's going to be the equivalent over an AI. Probably. I think we're going to see some of this like get kind of silly. And again, all of it, any kind of like whatever I think is coming doesn't happen if this doesn't happen, right? If the market doesn't absolutely send. And that's not just like Bitcoin to like back in the 120s or even new all-time high 130 or whatever, 140. It's like, it's if we get like back to silly mode. And I know a lot of people have lost any kind of faith that even happens. I haven't lost it yet. I can see that. I could see that we've like that isn't going to happen. That's off the table, but I don't believe that yet. I can see it. I don't believe it yet. Too many catalysts to come. Game looking all right. Where was game? Let's fucking hope, dude. Dude, the Whack Boys are great, huh? Game 52 mil. Yeah, I feel like there's more up. I don't know what, but I feel like there's more up their sleeves here too. Just a way to drive value to token price. But we'll see. If this was the top back there, also wouldn't surprise me. Just so much more out there, right? So much more. Fuck, I want a Neo. I do. I want a robot. I'll definitely have a robot companion. 1,000%. 1,000%. You know the meme. You'll know I made it. Or like when I make it, there will be signs. You'll see me on stream, but I'm gonna be surrounded by fucking robots. Yep. Agreed. All right. I gotta get out of here. We got a cheer tournament. All right, so back tomorrow. We'll see what cooks today, man. Kind of curious. I'm just glad the vibes are back, man. I'm glad the vibes are back. I'm really happy to see, eyes on virtuals. It's great. Feels good. We'll talk about it tomorrow, I'm sure. I do want to get more into the Yuga Lab stuff tomorrow again. Just general stuff, like just those guys are cooking. Those fucking Amazon avatars did really, really well. Really well. And again, it doesn't matter at all for prices. Actually, let me spot check prices. And like the attention on virtuals makes so much sense because where is it? Where the fuck is DX terminal? There we go. It makes sense because of this. Like, you know what I mean? There's just a lot of attention on base right now, just finding things to farm. People farming the fuck out of DX terminal for OpenSea rewards, but also hoping it leads to base token. And you're going to see that on virtuals. We're going to have so many people trading that don't believe anything we believe. Or they could believe it. They don't give a shit, right? Here to make some money. So like getting in on token launches, seeing some stuff with upside, but really playing for the base token. Dude, it's like the perfect 2 birds, 1 stone thing in virtuals right now. Trade tokens and win. All the while you're probably farming a base airdrop. So it's kind of perfect to be in virtuals right now. Pudgies are at 6 ETH. When the fuck did that happen? Is that really the price? It is. That's really the price. Pudgies are at 6 ETH. Getting WETH for 5.9. Wow, dude. Dude, we're doing like price discovery in a bull market. Again, this just means people don't believe that other side is coming. And they don't believe when the other side comes that it means much for your NFT bags. And they're probably right. They're probably right. I think there's still a lot of upside on these. I don't think it's all-time high. I would bet in an infinite amount of money that it's not all-time high upside on these things. Not, to me, not a chance. But do I think Pudgy Penguins will probably be back to 10 plus ETH this cycle? Yeah. Dude, yeah. And Bored Apes and all, right? Yeah, dude, yes. But people don't believe much in this market. Why would they? Why would they? We'll see. We'll see if it really is different. Yeah, it's hard when the only real reason, like, okay, NFT's biggest selling point, it's not the utility, it's the community and the alpha you get in the communities. And when the market's dead, there's just the alpha is just worth less. Like, it's still valuable, but it's worth less. So you don't need a $25,000 NFT that gets you access to some alpha because those same guys are chatting elsewhere. You know? Yep. There you go, cats. It'll pump. They'll look good for a minute. We'll see. Now, if the market all of a sudden looks different, you're like, oh, fuck, it is different. Right. We'll see. Of course, I'll say that. But you can get alpha in a lot of places now. So you don't need to be in one specific group, especially a $25,000 alpha group. There's probably a $500 alpha group, which is always what I said the price of these should be. I'm like, dude, top NFT collection should be worth a couple grand, 2, 3, 5,000, even 10,000 could make sense for the top NFT. Not counting CryptoPunks, those are worth $1 million. I mean it. They're worth whatever their price is at any given day is what they're worth. CryptoPunks totally not in that conversation. Any other NFT, few $1,000 at the top, but like that's for the top NFTs. Anything below that, and that means like an Azuki, and that means a Doodle, and that means, you know, Cyberkongs. It means anything. Few $100. Always said that. Believe it. Totally true. Can Bitcoin puppets catch up to penguins in 5 years? In 5 years, yes. Now, this cycle, not a chance. No chance. Zero. Like, just not possible. Not possible. Unless Bitcoin makes its run to $1 million this cycle, it's not gonna. But if it does, then yeah. The whole ordinals thing relies on Bitcoin going like stupid. Not even 200K Bitcoin. It's not that. 3, 4, 500K Bitcoin, maybe. And it would be super short-lived too. But like this cycle, to me, not a chance. Not a chance for any of those ordinals collections. Again, long run, yeah. Also, these booster packs are cool. Those NFT packs, right? Never say never. Fair. Never say anything, dude. Never speak. Never fucking have an opinion. Nah, I'm just having fun. Dude, you know what I still need to do is our furry stream. Who wants to tune into the furry stream? Some of you guys would show up, right? Me in VR going in furry chat rooms. Come on, right? Come on. Oh my God, I should have a furry fucking crypto show. I should go evangelize the furries. Oh, dude, I think that's the show. Fuck, dude. Let me charge up my headset tonight, see if we can get a furry stream tomorrow. You guys down? Furry stream tomorrow? That doesn't take long to set up. I'm pretty sure I could get that for tomorrow. We'll just run around to the furry rooms. I got to think, I can share my screen. I can stream it directly here. Yep. I can stream like this too, so you can watch me. Yeah, we could do a furry stream tomorrow. I'm just going to keep them safe. Keep them separated. I want to keep them waiting until marriage. You know what I mean? I respect the furries. Yeah, okay, we might have... What's up, little guy? We might have furry stream tomorrow. Stay tuned. Oh, that'd be awesome. Anyway, smash the like. It really helps, guys. Like, it helps like a fuck ton. The swarm_AI for the weekday show. Weekends, you know, HUDAH_idiot. And if you're telling people who to follow to stay plugged into virtuals, you know, we do the like real talk, respect to Will and Evans too, and everybody making content. I think, and I'm pretty damn sure about this by the numbers, I believe that the Swarm Report's like the #1 most viewed show. And that's just numbers, and that's only because I do so many more shows. I believe that's true. And if I'm wrong, it's a pretty close second. But I'm pretty sure it's true. #1 most viewed stream. So when people are asking who should they be following for virtual stuff, tell them all those names. Tell them all those names that you guys know. But put your boy on that list too. It's funny, like, I put this out just because I knew people would click. I don't give a shit. I always do this and I don't tweet it because it's like an anxiety thing. It's like I don't tweet about it for a couple reasons. Just don't like tweeting, and also like I like being under the radar. I kind of don't like being talked about, like, for real, but I know it's stupid to grow. So I put it out just knowing people would click. I appreciate the kind words. Wasn't farming for that, but I put it out because I knew people would click too. And appreciate VPay chiming in there too. They're great guys. I like them a lot. But again, it just hit me with, like, when the lists are coming out, I'm like, oh, my name's not on any of them. Other than Graham had put it, in the list. He went by Cato, right? But the other ones, like, who do I follow? Who was it? Min Dynasty, I think, was asking who to follow. And a great list. He got the great fucking list of people to follow. I'm like, oh, I'm not there. Whatever. It's whatever. And then I see another list from somebody else. I'm like, oh, I'm not there. And then I see another list from somebody else. And these all got eyeballs on them. I'm like, oh shit, I'm not there either. I'm like, it's just I don't tweet, so people don't know. And you know what kind of works? I think this works against me. You tell me if I'm right or wrong, right? But because I stream on the Swarm account, I think, and I don't know, but people are like, well, that's that's not like a person. That's more like an established like brand, or it's a Crypto Slam thing. So I almost think like subconsciously people are like, well, that doesn't need any kind of push because that's already the thing that's got to push. Like Crypto Slam's got VC money. I feel like people might subconsciously do that, think that, whatever. It's not just like dude who's like grinding. And it's not really the case. Like I'm trying to grind and I'm not like, what I do is totally solo. If that makes sense. Anyway, it's just how I've thought of it. We'll see. I appreciate you guys though. Really, really, really fucking kind. And it means a lot. But yeah, if people are looking for virtuals content, again, 7 days a week, we got the virtuals content. So there we go. Have a great day, fam. Back tomorrow, 7:30, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time-ish. Maybe a little earlier, we'll see. But have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. And goodbye.